Hello and welcome to Scene, the show that tells you everything you need to know. I'm Callum Norledge.
And I'm Becky Kamina. And just a reminder, don't forget to visit us on Facebook, which is www.facebook.com/Scene at Stratford, or have a little look at our Twitter page, @Scene@Stratford.
Now, tonight, Becky and I will have another fun-filled competition, and tonight, I am determined to win.
It's not going to happen,
Callum.
It
is, trust me.
We also have a behind-the-scenes interview with the cast from Love for Love, a live interview from the space at Stratford College, and we catch up with our H&D Level 2's Rio Short Film 2016 Film Festival.
And to kick off this fun-packed episode, let's take a look at Shakespeare's childhood.
William Shakespeare was actually the third child to be born to his parents, John and Mary. The first two, both girls, Joan and Margaret, had died as babies. So he is number 3. He's the first son, which would have been important to them, and the first one to survive past a year. He's born in a very dangerous year. Plague breaks out in Stratford, but he survives and is then followed by 5 other children. So there are actually 6 surviving children at one point in the house. Now, William Shakespeare, he's one of the lucky ones because his parents really are prosperous middle class at this point and can afford to send their sons, boys only, to the local grammar school. And it's there that he gets this very intense classical education, and a lot of what he learns in the grammar school is then brought into the plays which he goes on to write. He is born into a very superstitious time as well. William Shakespeare would have been dressed basically as a girl. There was a very, very powerful superstitions operating in the 16th century, and they saw very clearly at that time, as the Shakespeares would have seen, that boys were more vulnerable at birth, so actually more boys died as babies. That's always true. It is actually a fact of life. It is girls who have the strongest chance of survival at birth. We know why that is, but the Tudors at that time hit on the explanation that the boys are being stolen away by the devil. The devil is not interested in the girls. In fact, there's a little bit of a theory in the 16th century that girls don't have souls, so they are safe from the attentions of the devil. But the boys were at risk, and so in a simple and cunning plan, they disguise the boys as girls. So boys, sometimes up as late as 7 years old, would be dressed as girls in the little dresses with the little caps on top. Girls and boys would look the same. So William Shakespeare and his brothers, probably until at least 5 and possibly, as I say, until 7, would have been dressed exactly as the girls.
There's so much history behind Shakespeare, I didn't even realise.
There's so much to do in Stratford, you can never get bored. So much history about it and so many activities, such as bike riding,
craft fairs,
markets.
Oh yeah, the market.
Loads, there is loads.
Absolutely amazing. And another event happening in Stratford that is fun and enjoyable for all the family is the RSC's production of Love for Love. So we went down to the scene to talk to Daniel Easton, who plays Ben Legend.
So the character I play is called Ben Legend. So he is the younger brother of Valentine Legend, which is played by Tom Turner, and he is the son of Sir Sampson Legend, who is played by Nicholas Le Provost, who's dressing room we're in at the moment. And Ben is a man of the sea who comes ashore in Act 3 of the play. To sort of see what life is like on land. He's been away for 3 years, and he's set to inherit a large sum from his father, and his dad is using him as a way to block Valentine from getting his rightful inheritance. But Ben is very much, I don't think he's necessarily interested in that. He's here to sort of have fun, just taking the sights and sounds of everything around him, maybe seduce a lady or two, maybe not, who knows, and just to experience life and have as much fun as he can, I think. The main thrust for Ben is that he's landed ashore. He's supposed to be marrying this character called Miss Prue. She decides that she doesn't want to marry him, and he goes and falls into a romantic entanglement with Mrs. Frail, who is using him so that she can get the inheritance that is supposedly going to be bequeathed to him by his dad, Sir Sampson, who is doing that to disinherit his son Valentine, who's desperately in love with Angelica. But everything comes right in the end. Well, in Queen Anne I play a character called Samuel Masham, and I think they're very different. It's quite interesting playing the two because it's a nice contrast. Samuel Masham is he's very meek, he's very mild, he's a very sweet, well-behaved boy, whereas Ben, I think, he's a sweet, well-mannered boy, but he's not as polite and well-bred as Samuel Masham, and he's kind of a bit more impulsive and a bit more cheeky and a bit more rude, I think. From Love for Love, I think they can expect a lot of fun. Hopefully they're going to find it funny. There's a lot of comedy, there's a lot of mischief, there's a lot of madness, it's pretty crazy. And the play itself is very much making the audience the other character on stage. I think our director Selena was very keen to make the audience inherently part of the experience, and right from the get-go we include them in this process by having this pre-show where we're playing the sort of act of players arriving to sort of set up the play, and in this we're talking with the audience. We get one of them to be Queen Anne because Love for Love was Queen Anne's favourite play. There's like the kind of nice symbiosis between the two shows. So I think they can I think they could expect to be very much part of the play, which hopefully is fun, a little bit touching as well, and hopefully they'll hear the play and hear the beautiful language that Congre's written and have a really good night at the theatre.
An audience member should come see Love for Love because they very rarely experience something that is a bit like being invited to a really nice party. It's actually a world of fun and make-believe. It's a completely crazy world where, in the end, the only people who win out are the good people.
I really liked it. I thought it was lots of pace, lots of energy, lots of commitment.
It was just great, so funny. Really enjoyed it. It was just smashing to see it.
Several people have likened it to Blackadder 3, which makes me very happy because there's quite a lot of heightened fun. There's music, there's dance, there's song, there's beautiful, beautiful costumes, fantastically simple set, stunning music, live band.
It was so good, so entertaining that we think we bring our 4 children now. They think they'd love it.
It was brilliant. I just loved it. Even though the language is a bit older, I still understood everything that was going on.
It's fun. We do it as if we're just a group of players who've arrived in a theatre for the first time.
I just loved every minute of it, and I didn't know the play, and I understood it, and I didn't have to read the synopsis or anything. Like my husband said, we could bring our 10-year-old, and I think he'd understand most of it.
So it's like a fairy tale, really. It's very jolly.
We loved it. It was excellent. Did you enjoy it, Amy?
Just enormous fun. Quite brilliant. Really entertaining evening. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Go book right now because it's great. It's really funny and it's a fun night out. It's great.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That play looks amazing. I'm definitely going to have to go get some tickets so I can see it over the Christmas period.
And it's great because the RSC put on loads of different shows for different audiences.
They do. So if Love for Love doesn't look like your cup of tea, just pop onto the RSC's website and you're bound to find something you'll love.
You will find something. Anyway, Becky, what is going on in the Warwickshire area this week?
Well, on the subject of Royal Shakespeares Company, they also have their Christmas production of Wendy and Peter Pan.
It has had fantastic reviews, a joyous journey that will make you shiver with delight.
Another fabulous review says that it's a joyful, exuberant rite of fun, colour and silliness. Plenty here to entertain the whole family throughout the festive season and beyond. Tickets are selling out fast and it's on until the 31st of January 2016. You can go online or to the box office to find out more information.
There are plenty of other activities that are everywhere. Everyone can join in around the Warwickshire area this festive period.
I think that's great. But Callum, my only question is, are you home for Christmas?
I am. Why do you ask?
Well, Callum, that means you can head on down to Jordan Well, Coventry City Centre on the 15th of December, 12:30 till 1:30.
So, yeah, but what's happening there, Becky?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
Well, Joe Roberts and Chris Rose will be there, and they're a visual artist and a psychotherapist who've been discussing the questions of where home is at Christmas. So there's going to be a display of the work alongside a talk and followed by an opportunity to contribute to the discussion about the elusive sense of home.
I'll tell you what, it does sound all very interesting.
Does it now?
Yes, it does. For folk music lovers, there is also a concert at the Coal Vaults in Coventry with Sam Griffiths, Sonna Mama and the Antiloids on the 18th of December. It is almost the end of the first half of the show.
But we have got plenty to talk about after the break, haven't we, Callum?
Yes, it is me versus you.
And you're going to lose again.
I don't think that's going to happen.
You will, but we will see you guys in a bit.
Hello and welcome back to Scene.
We have so much going on, but first, we're going live to the space here at Stratford-upon-Avon College where exciting things are happening.
Hello, thank you, Becky. Well, as you can see, I'm here in the space at Stratford-upon-Avon College. As you can see behind me, the students are rehearsing for their art piece, which is called A Life of String, where the performing arts students and art design have actually collaborated for this show. So we're going to find a bit about what's happening today. And here I have Jess with me today. So hello, Jess. Hello. Thank you for talking to me. So just tell us, what's actually is A Life of String and what's it all about?
Basically, it's just the way we interpret different sort of like things with string. Like it can be like quite literal, like Cat's Cradle. We've got a piece about like the different like movements of Cat's Cradle. We've got a piece called Line of String, where it's sort of like the difference between life and death and how like we run up to the string like we're about to die, but we don't. Like sort of that sort of stuff. And then like the art students, they think like how they interpret strings. So they've got all different sort of sculptures and stuff that we're going to be like dancing in and around. So that'd be pretty cool. So then some of our dance pieces are like based on their art.
Brilliant. So how's the rehearsal been up to it? You've been working hard up to the live string?
Yeah, it is. It's very demanding. We get very tired, so hopefully, we'll be fine. But it's.
Well, I've heard lots about it all around college. So I hear it's going to be a really interesting piece, and it's nice that you've had a collaboration with the performing arts and arts design. Did they create the piece behind us?
Yeah, they did. Like it's nice to like work with different people. Like I don't really know many people like out of like the arts, like this sort of arts course. But it's nice to like meet new people and to like work together. Definitely.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, Jess. So if you want to find out what's happening down at Stratford-upon-Avon College, just pop down and watch the piece, which is called A Life of String. Back to you in the studio, Callum.
Thanks, Rhian. Whoa.
That looks really good.
That looks cool, doesn't it?
It's really awesome the way the art design students and the drama students have just come together to make this awesome exhibition on the Life of String.
And we have got a poster.
We have a lovely little poster explaining everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a picture of the string, that's the title.
A Life of String.
But if you do want to buy tickets for this show, all you've got to do is go on to box office at stratford.ac.uk.
Yes.
So there we have it. Have a little look.
But now, from one live call to the next, last week our HND Level 2 students had a very important Skype call from Brazil, and we were fortunate enough to get behind the scenes.
We started working on this project with the methodology created by the Royal Opera House called Design Challenge. So the idea is to work with a live brief. So the Royal Opera House sets a brief to the students. This brief is then sent to different colleges, and they work based each year. They'll work based on a opera or a ballet. And on the site of the Royal Opera House, you'll get the director's visions, and you'll have all sorts of information that help you create your own vision. I thought it was very interesting the way in which you're working with a project, because it's, as we've established, having this conversation with Spectacle is a very different way. They work based on the technical side of things. They're always thinking backstage. Yeah. So they're focusing on hair and makeup and lighting and set design. This is their areas for the afternoon course. The morning they work with photography and graphic design. So they're working on how to make a poster for their work or how to make a photographic essay. So they're focusing on those technical side of things, and here we've worked out, obviously today you're looking a very different way you're working in terms of sort of it's a media study. You're looking at influences by directors. They come from a different. It's a different way of working, but it's also very interesting. And I think the students at Spettacolo found that an interesting difference. We would love to extend this project. We keep thinking of ways in which to do this, because obviously it's a very far away country. It's a different language. There's a number of barriers there, which we're trying to address. And via the Facebook page and the subtitles for the films, we're thinking how to do this. And the Skypes are the first steps, because obviously when you're talking to each other face to face, then the next time you go onto the Facebook page, you'll be able to just I think deal with it in a very different way. So that's the first step. We always think about the visit is always the second step. We always would love people to meet each other properly, face to face. So that would be a great thing to do too, and certainly carry on and do this again next year.
What an amazing opportunity for the students at Stratford-upon-Avon College and the students in Rio to discuss their films, and their films will be out really shortly, so keep your eyes peeled. But now, for a more exciting topic. It is time for Callum versus Becky. Woo!
It's time for Callum versus Becky.
This game is called Pin the Nose on the Reindeer. As you can see behind us, we have our reindeers and our noses. So what you're going to be doing is you've got two poles.
Okay.
You're going to be spinning around for 20 seconds, blindfolded, and then I'm going to set you free, try and find your noses and put them on your reindeers.
Okay. Sounds easy. Sounds easy.
We can do this. I can do this.
Yeah. Do you want to take your glasses so they don't get damaged in the process of the spinning? Right.
I'll try to see without them.
Right. Give us your poles up. Blind yourself. Put it on.
We've got to do rock, paper, scissors. Who's going first?
Oh, gosh, yeah. No,
rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors first. We don't know who's going.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, my God.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, come on. Right, yes. Callum's going first.
Yes. Right, I'll go first.
Put your blindfold on.
Yeah. Okay.
That was mental.
That was too many.
That was, hang on.
Epic.
Have you done it? You on?
Yeah, I think so.
Feel around for your pole.
I feel like that's going to come off.
Right. Oh, come on.
Right. There's your pole. Okay. All right. And start spinning in 3, 2, 1. Spin, go. Faster. Put your head down more. Head down more. You got to.
Oh my God.
Come on. Faster, Callum.
Callum, you look so troubled.
Don't like this, man.
5, 4.
Don't like this.
3, 2, 1. And drop your pole and go.
Oh.
It's this way.
Yeah. Feel the direction of our voices.
Oh my God.
Right, feel around. Feel around for the nose there, Callum.
Oh, he's...
No.
Well, now you've ruined the whole thing.
Have I ruined it?
Oh, no, it's okay. I pinned it up for you.
Found the nose. Found the nose.
Oh, that was
Feel around. Yep, no.
No, don't tell him. God's sake. Who's decided what?
Right, have you decided?
Yep.
Right, take your blindfold off, see how well you did. You did alright.
It's not bad. That wasn't bad.
It's okay. Right.
Yeah.
Is it my go?
Your turn now, Becky. Right, put your blindfold on.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh God.
Okay. Get nice and tight so it doesn't fall off. You did alright.
I'm alright with that, actually.
But Becky is good at these
I can't breathe. Okay, there we go.
There's your pole. Ready?
Don't laugh at me, Callum.
Right, start spinning in 3, 2, 1, and spin, go.
Oh my God, they're good at this.
Keep your
pole on the ground. Oh my God.
Keep going. Oh! Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Okay.
Right, drop your pole. Get out of the way for you and have a wander. Right, come on. Yep. You're doing right. You're doing good there, Becky.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Okay. You found him. Now found your nose.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Have a good feel. Make sure you get in the right place.
Oh God.
Right, and there you go. Are you happy with that?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Take your blindfold off.
Oh, that's decent.
You did alright. That's okay.
Yeah.
I
think that's pretty even.
Attempts.
I think that's pretty even.
I think you can tell that maybe Becky's doing a little bit better than you.
What are you trying to say?
That's fine.
Okay.
Wait, who's going to win then?
Well, I'm probably going to say that you're the winner.
What?
But do we think that we should give him a second chance, or do you want to go with the Becky thing? No.
What?
Becky's the winner. It's been decided in the air. Becky's the winner.
Yes!
Yep.
You can't do that.
Don't be a
What
sore
is
loser
this?
now.
Oh my
Well,
god.
there you go. Becky's the winner again of Callum versus Becky. Well done, Becky.
Thank you.
Well done. You did a good job. You did a good job.
Oh my god.
Not unfortunately, that is the end of the show.
But don't worry, because we'll be back next week with even more news of exciting events in Warwickshire.
We'll be having a look at places to go late at night shopping, the worst Christmas crackers jokes, and the best and worst presents.
And more of that next week. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.